Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this. My name is Marcus Octavius, and you are in the Foxxhole. It is getting to be the dog days of summer, unfortunately, and we are still dealing with the virus. If you are going out, as usual, please stay safe. Mind your 6 feet. Please wear a mask, even if you don't want to. I understand that a lot of this is still going on. I've maintained my commitment to doing this even after this whole virus thing is gone. So please just do your part to try and keep everything under control. I have good news, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are curious, my first instructional video will drop tomorrow. It will be talking about entertaining as a musician. My personal experience has been that a lot of musicians are sort of in the background, especially when it comes from the Middle Eastern world, the belly dance world. You wear a nice shirt, you wear nice slacks, and you play your drum, you play your oud, you do this, do that. For a lot of musicians, it's also the same thing. What I wanted to talk about tomorrow, and I'm not exactly sure how long the video is going to be, but what I wanted to speak on was a lot of the things that I've noticed and a lot of things that I feel a musician who is a solo performer can do to sort of enhance his talent. Like I said, that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Excuse me. It will probably be dropping tomorrow, May 17th, 7 o'clock. Please keep an eye on the Facebook page. I'll also be making a post on Twitter about it. Yes, I have a Twitter, by the way. It should be right down there. But yeah, tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Entertaining as a musician, theatrics, outfits, what more you can do other than just playing an instrument. Now, for the real reason you guys are watching me, to the list. Kanye West, The Weeknd, The Cure, and Ministry are back in the Foxxhole. What I decided to do, since this is the 10th edition, is go back through my list and sort of pick out 1 or 2 songs that I really like to sort of enhance this, sort of a 10th anniversary edition of the Foxxhole. A couple of artists that I've managed to stumble upon, excuse me, that I wanted to mention, and I'm going to try to pronounce these names as best I can. Horst, which is Horskh, an industrial EBM band out of France, actually. As far as I know, France is pretty popular for spitting out a lot of dance music, a lot of electronic music, so this is kind of par for the course. I wasn't able to dig up a whole lot of information on them, I just did not have the time, but they sound pretty good. They are on the list. Gravity Kills, a industrial band out of St. Louis with 3 studio albums and 2 remix albums, are on the list as well. Trevor Something, which is an alias for a presumably unknown artist right now, has not given for all we know, his real name, or has refused to, and that's his personal choice. A synthwave project out of Miami, 8 studio albums, 5 EPs, and 1 mixtape, and excuse me, 2 very interesting additions to the list, and I wanted to get to this one particular. I put Bjork on the list, and I was very surprised by this. Now, a lot of people who grew up in the 90s, grew up in the alternative scene, you've heard the name Bjork, definitely on MTV a lot. One of the things I found out that was very interesting, and of course Bjork's a very popular name, I don't have to describe to you her musical accomplishments, but do you know that she actually won a Best Actress award? If you can believe such a thing. The 2000 Lars von Trier movie, who I believe is responsible for The Girl with Dragon Tattoo, please correct me down below, for the movie Dancer in the Dark, she won Best Actress at Cannes Film Festival. So while not necessarily the Academy Awards, still a hell of an accomplishment. I didn't know it till I did the homework. And finally, also new to the Foxxhole is a DJ Lag, who is out of South Africa, actually. Deals in electronic music, something, and I'm not going to try to pronounce this either, but GQOM, which is sort of an South African-born style of dance music, and it's fairly recent. It was recently born in the 2010s. It's pretty heavy-based, type-based music. It's very different from the beeping and the bopping that a lot of us are probably used to. I found it interesting enough to add to the list. He is actually kicking off my list, I believe he is. So there you go. Please like, share, subscribe. As always, the Facebook link and the Twitter link are down below. And as always, this is Marcus Octavius, and together we rise.